Alright, G Squad, so I have my ingredients on the counter to make this fried corn on the cob. Starting with the corn. So this is actually sweet corn, the frozen one. Make sure you let it thaw out. And so I'm using like 6. You can use anywhere from 4 to 6. And then in this dish here, I have some blended seasoning, which consists of 1 teaspoon of baking powder. I have a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, as well as a half teaspoon of paprika, half teaspoon of garlic, and a half teaspoon of onion powder, okay? Then I have right here some vinegar, and then in this bowl right here, I have 1 cup of 2% milk. You can use 1%, you can use whole milk. And what I'm going to do is make buttermilk. If you prefer to just buy buttermilk and skip this process, you can do that. But use 1 cup of buttermilk. But since I don't have any, I'm going to actually make my own. And then also I have 1 cup of yellow cornmeal. You can use yellow, white, doesn't matter. And then here I have a cup of all-purpose flour. All the ingredients, like I said, and the measurements will be listed in the description box. So the first thing I wanted to actually do is get my my milk going. So I'm going to add to this a tablespoon of this vinegar, and I'm going to allow this to sit for like 5 minutes. And what it's going to do is start to curl, just like buttermilk. So I add that in there and just give it a little stir. And so like I said, I'll sit this off to the side for a few minutes and let it do its thing. And then we'll continue on with everything else. Okay, so I'm just going to move this out of the way. So now I'm going to bring this bowl in, and to this bowl I'm going to add the flour and the cornmeal. Oh, and then on the stove I currently have some vegetable oil heating up, and that's going to heat up anywhere from 350 to 375 degrees. You want it really hot. If you have a deep fryer, that's even better. As for your corn on the cob, if you want to use the small ones, you can, or you can use the long one, whatever your preference is, all right? And then now to this, I'm going to also add my seasoning blend. Okay, get my little whisk. And just mix that up really well. Make sure everything is very well blended, your seasonings and your mixture of cornmeal and flour. So, got that nice and blended. So now, as I said, just waiting for this. I don't know if y'all can see how it's starting to form the little curls. So once that's ready, I'll pop back in and then we'll continue on. All right, family, so I'm back. And so I don't know if you can see how our buttermilk is formed. You see all the curls in there? So that's what you want. So now, what I'm going to do is dip my corn in my milk mixture. Then I'm going to swirl it around in our dry ingredients, our flour, cornmeal. And then I have a plate here with wax paper that I'm going to actually sit it in. And then once I get everything, all the corn coated, then we're going to dip it into our hot grease so we can deep fry it, okay? So I'm just going to roll it around, as I said. I hope y'all can see this. And move your back some. Yo, your girl is doing the best she can. It's a one-woman show here. So I'm just gonna, like I said, coat it with this milk. And now go in, roll it around in our flour mixture. Okay. Now I'm just going to stand it up on here and just keep repeating the process. Okay. Oops. Alright, so let me rinse my hand and then I'll pan over to the stove. Okay, so my grease is nice and hot. So now I'm going to start to add the corn in. And these are going to cook anywhere from 4 to 6 minutes or until they start to brown. And make sure you have your towel and the strainer to be able to put the corn in once you remove it. And use a spoon if you have one of these with holes in it. If not, use a pair of you can use a pair of tongs. But if you have a deep fryer, it comes with a basket, then even better. Just going to check on it. Look at that, y'all. Let's go for a few more seconds or minutes. Okay. Another minute. I just wanted to go another minute. All right. See how beautiful that is? And just like that. So that was about 4 minutes. So that's your corn on the cob. So I'll plate this and then we'll wrap up this video. G-Squad, so here we are, our deep fried corn on the cob. I don't know if you can see the nice crispy coat on these. Yeah, it's really simple to make. And family, if you're health conscious and you're trying to cut back on the fried foods, let me know and I can show you another alternative to you know, making these that doesn't require you frying them or using any grease for that matter. But just comment below if you would like to see a video on that. But yeah, but that pretty much wraps up this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. Let me know if you've heard of deep fried corn on the cob before and if you've ever tried it. But anyway, I had fun making it. I hope you enjoyed watching it. And as usual, I thank you so much for always tuning in and seeing what your girl is cooking up. And yeah, there would be no Katrina G without the G Squad. So anyway, I love you guys so much, and I look forward to presenting you all with the next recipe. All right, love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.